You know, May was a really fast month. I feel like I just blinked and now all of a sudden it's June. It just went by so fast, which means that it's time to share my favorite monthly Korean skincare favorites. So give this video a big thumbs up because today I'm going to be sharing with you all of the products that made a really big impression on me this month. And I really was focusing on soothing, hydrating, and gentle products. My skin's been going through a little bit more of a period of sensitivity and I have been treating it that way. So I've got some really great goodies on here with really minimal ingredients lists. Plus I'm going to share with you some of the products that I emptied this month. Alright, so first up on my monthly favorites is the TM Vita B5 Toner. Now this is actually my very first product from TM and I was really excited to try this because this has so many good reviews in the K-beauty community that I was like, hey, there's a new toner out on the market and it's getting rave reviews. I have to try it. Because you guys know, toners are my favorite skincare products. Maybe not the most exciting skincare product, right? Like serums seem a lot sexier than toners, but for me, toners just do the trick. Anyways, getting back to this TM toner. So when I received this toner, my skin was starting to feel a little bit sensitive. So I was like, oh no, I don't know if I should start a new product when my skin's not feeling like it's best. Do you know what I mean? But there's always that excitement about new stuff, right? So I checked out the ingredients list. Now I had checked out the ingredients list before, but I wanted to check out the ingredients list again. And I was like, you know what? I really probably just want to avoid anything with essential oils right now just to be safe. And so I look at the ingredients list and that's really what the very first impression that like made a really big impact on me with this toner, what was not in the ingredients list, not what was in it. We'll get into that. But what was not on the ingredients list? Of course, there was no drying alcohols because I don't use any products with drying alcohols in it unless it's like a cream, like a sunscreen. Then I make some exceptions, but definitely not in a toner. This didn't have any synthetic fragrance in it, which was, you know, that was a big thumbs up in my book. Looking at it because I was feeling a little bit irritated skin, but this actually doesn't have any essential oils in it either, which seems to be a favorite thing to throw into new K-beauty products recently. I think you guys have felt that too. And it's just one of those things that when your skin is sensitive, when it's irritated, it's really best to avoid. But I am starting to get frustrated because it's becoming harder to avoid in K-beauty. This might even just turn into a little bit of a rant. Yeah, let's just go there. It's starting to become really hard to find anything that doesn't have essential freaking oils in it with these new K-beauty releases, and I'm getting sick of it. Wow, I was not planning this rant, you guys. I'm getting sick of it, especially because I spent most of this month with sensitized skin. Now, I think that there was a couple of different episodes. It's not like one product or one bad choice or anything that made my skin sensitized. I think it was quite a few things that added on top of each other. But when your skin gets into that state, you can't use potentially irritating ingredients. And I learned this lesson when I used the Klairs Supple Preparation Toner, which in fact, we're actually going to talk about that later in the video. When I used the original Supple Preparation Toner, that was the first thing that made me go, hey, essential oils are probably not the best thing for your skin because it gave me an irritation. And going down the line, I've used essential oils in other products without too much issue, but in the back of your mind, you're always concerned about the potential for them to irritate your skin. And I know a lot of you guys out there already know that there are essential oils out there that just don't work for your skin, or you just don't mess around with them, and I respect that. And that's why I'm having this rant right now because I'm having a really hard time finding new K-beauty products that don't contain essential oils. There's almost like more problems with essential oils than there are benefits to having them in a product. And the only benefit that I can seem to find with these things is the fact that it makes it smell good. I'd rather have my skincare smell like an old shoe than to have essential oils. Okay, rant's over. I don't really know where I stand about continuing to use essential oils in the future, but right now what I can say, my skin is irritated. I don't want to see them in an ingredients list. So thank you TM for creating at least this product that does not contain essential oils. This is truly a product that you can say is good for sensitive skin. So what is in this ingredients list is really the reason why it made it to this list. You know, all things aside with the essential oils issue, this is a good freaking toner. So why I like this toner is because it is one of those balancing products. You know, when I talk about products that are both hydrating and moisturizing at the same time, products that really bridge the gap between just a lot of watery hydration and a little bit more nourishing moisture, which is really what my skin craves when it's feeling a little bit irritated, because that's something that really comforts and soothes the skin, gives it hydration, but then locks it in. So that's what the texture of this toner is like. It's almost like, it's very watery, but it almost has like an oily, nourishing slip to it. If you guys have ever used the Unique Rose Galactomyces toner, it's actually very similar texture. So it absorbs into the skin really nicely, but it just feels more nourishing than just a straight up watery toner would. Now, let's talk about Vita B5, because you're like, what is that? It's panthenol. Panthenol is vitamin B5, and panthenol is a beautiful, soothing ingredient for the skin. It's a really, really good one for sensitive skin too. Panthenol is actually usually found in a lot of products for babies because it is just so good and gentle. There's actually about 10,000 parts per million of panthenol in this toner. It's like ingredient number 3, which means there's a lot of panthenol in this. And panthenol can actually, it's a humectant and it hydrates your skin and it's very gentle and soothing. But what I found out in my research about panthenol, because this is a fairly new ingredient for me, I've been coming across panthenol a lot in the last I would say last 6 months. So it's fairly new to the scene for at least my knowledge base of ingredients. But what I've been finding out about panthenol is that it can actually help your skin produce more of its own lipids. You might be like, well, I don't care about that. No, you should care about that, especially if you guys struggle with your moisture barrier, because the moisture barrier, this is complex and there's a lot of different moving parts or puzzle pieces, if you will, to the moisture barrier. But one of those puzzle pieces is lipids, because lipids are what help keep the moisture inside. It's what makes your barrier work. And lipids are definitely something that is going to help you with dehydrated skin, transepidermal water loss, weak or damaged moisture barriers. So to have an ingredient like panthenol that not only hydrates, is a humectant, attracts a lot of hydration to your skin, soothes your skin, is gentle and great for sensitive skin, but to know that it has this added benefit of helping your skin retain more moisture in the long run by its own natural processes. Skincare ingredient like nerd right here. I was really excited to see that. This also has betaine, which is an amino acid, which is very protective for the skin, and it also is moisturizing. And this also has some peptides in it too. Now, peptides are really great for like anti-aging benefits, but peptides actually also help to repair the skin as well. Anyways, the reason why I think this toner made such a big impression on me is because when you list all those ingredients off, you realize how protective they are and how healing they are. And that's why I love this toner, because it came into my life at just the right time. You know, when my skin was feeling just a little bit off, this was like that comforting blanket. It was like that little bit of snuggle. It was like cuddles for my skin. Wow, they should really market it as a TM Vita B5 toner, cuddles for your skin. So since my skin was feeling quite irritated and on the sensitive side for most of this month, I was really playing it safe with new products. I was really just trying to make sure that I was just kind of sticking to a really basic and core routine. And one of the products that seemed to just make its way into all of those core routines was the Keep Cool and Soothe Bamboo Serum. Now, you guys know I am a big fan of the bamboo toner from Keep Cool, but in fact they did recently release a bamboo serum, and this is basically the highly concentrated version of the toner, which I'm obsessed with the toner. So this is kind of a similar situation to the TM toner, This Keep Cool Serum, what really impressed me immediately, and I think one of the reasons why I was so comfortable using this, like I said, in my core routines, because my philosophy is when your skin is irritated, when it's sensitized, when you're trying to kind of get it back into a healthy state, you don't want to be messing around with a bunch of new things, and you don't want to be switching in this for that or what. You want to kind of just like not confuse your skin, and sticking to the same products just over and over in a somewhat bland routine is really the key to getting your skin back on track quickly. When you're adding a lot of stuff into the mix, it's too confusing. It's confusing for you to figure out what's either helping or not helping your skin, but it's also confusing to your skin itself. Sometimes you just need to give it the hydration and moisture that it needs. So this was similar to that TM toner. It was what was not on the ingredients list that really like made me feel comfortable using this and not second guessing, you know, this product. So it doesn't have drying alcohols, it doesn't have synthetic fragrance, and it does not have essential oils. That is going to be the rant of this video, is going to be the essential oils being used in K-beauty right now. So no essential oils here. You can feel really good about this one. So it has 66% bamboo extract. Now, because of the toner, I'm obsessed with bamboo as a skincare ingredient. But before I used the toner, which was just about like 2 months ago, I didn't even know that you should be putting bamboo in your skincare. So bamboo is like chock full of minerals and amino acids for your skin. And basically what that means is it's just feeding your skin a lot of what it needs. It really can deeply hydrate and deeply nourish your skin. The bamboo water that's used in the toner, I think, is part of the reason why it's so hydrating, because it's not just purely hydrating ingredients, but it's also a nourishing ingredient. Now, the fun thing about this one is it actually also has one of our favorite ingredients. I think, at least it's my favorite ingredient. I don't know about you. Centella. Centella is a superstar ingredient because Centella just has so many benefits for the skin, and it's gentle and it's effective. So there's 4.6% Centella in here, which may not sound like a lot. 4.6 doesn't sound as exciting as like the 66% bamboo extract, right? But as I was reading into this 4% Centella that's in here, the reason why this serum is kind of like a gel consistency serum, it comes out in a pump. The reason why this kind of like gel isn't clear, because if you look at it closely, it's kind of got that yellow tint to it. And I was like, why is this kind of yellow? Is it just because it doesn't have like weird colorants or something in it? And that's probably part of it, but it's actually tinged a little brown yellow because when Centella is really concentrated down into an extract, highly concentrated, when they mash up the Centella, the leaves actually turn brown. And that's why you have that color in this serum, is because of the highly concentrated Centella. So even though 4% doesn't sound like a lot, you can visually see the Centella in this serum, which is kind of cool, right? The reason why it's not completely clear is because of the 4.6 Centella in this serum. It also has hyaluronic acid in it, low molecular weight hyaluronic acid, so that means that it can actually penetrate your skin deeper and deeply hydrate it. It also has our new favorite ingredient, panthenol. So this is just based on the ingredients alone, you can tell this is very soothing, it's very comforting, it's deeply hydrating, but it's also got some moisturizing capabilities in it too. This is really a balance. This is another balancing product, and those are the things that I like to concentrate on when my skin's not doing so great. It's just keeping it balanced, keeping that oil and water balance equal on my skin. That's really important when, especially if you're dealing with irritation or sensitivity due to dehydration. It's very important that you try to get that water and oil mix just right. And there's just something about this serum. It's kind of like the toner, because it's like there's not anything on here that like really blows your mind ingredients wise. Nothing about the texture that blows your mind ingredients wise, but when you put it on your skin, you just feel the difference. It's really hard for me to explain this without sounding insane, but they just really, my skin just loves it. It just drinks it up, and it really just makes it feel soothed. And it's in the name, right? Keep Cool and Soothe Serum. It's just a really nice product, and I am so thankful to Keep Cool for making an essential oil-free product. So you guys know I'm a little bit extra about skincare. I like a lot of steps. I'm a multi-step person. I enjoy my 10-step routine, and I enjoy a lot of different products. I like to test new things. But the thing about skincare, and what really attracted me to K-Beauty, is the fact that it is affordable. And whenever I find an affordable, and we're talking affordable goodie, you know it's gonna make a favorites list, because I really appreciate products that perform but are accessible to everybody. Which is why we gotta talk about the Purito Centella Green Level Eye Cream. First of all, the price. I paid $11 for this eye cream, and I see it routinely retail for that price, between $10 and about $12. So I got this for about $11 on You'll Say. And for $11, I wouldn't have expected the results that I got with this cream. There are a lot of other eye creams on the market that are very affordable and beautifully hydrating, and that's about it. But there's something about this Centella Purito eye cream that goes beyond. It smooths your skin, it firms your skin, it makes your skin look rejuvenated, it makes your eye area look youthful, it brightens your skin. $11 is 49% Centella in it. First of all, we know Centella is a fantastic ingredient, and it actually has a lot of anti-aging properties, including the ability to stimulate collagen on your skin. Woohoo, right? Very, very important component to keeping your skin looking firm and youthful. But it also has peptides. Peptides are one of my favorite ingredients to see in eye creams, because they really do seem to have a skin firming benefit. And peptides and collagen are best friends. They work together so well. You want to see them together on the ingredients list. And here you do with the Centella and the peptides. $11, and we've got collagen stimulating properties, we've got a ton of soothing and hydrating Centella, we've got peptides, I think there's like niacinamide in here, there's all kinds of goodies in here. Plus, it's actually a very moisturizing eye cream too. It's got ceramides, it's got fatty acids, it's got cholesterol, so it's going to be really good for those of you who have dehydrated skin, dry skin. It's very soothing to the skin, like it moisturizes, it takes care of fine lines, it takes care of sagging skin. It's $11. Can I say that anymore? It's $11. You know, run, don't walk for this eye cream. Run, don't walk. And honestly, I mean, you can't fail. You can't fail. It's $11. I'm gonna stop talking about the fact that it is $11. One thing I do want to point out about this eye cream, it seems to be the theme of this video, is there are essential oils in here. Lavender and bergamot oil are being used. So if you prefer to avoid those in your eye area, just a heads up. Even though I prefer to avoid them completely, right now with my skin being irritated, in an eye cream, I feel like I can make some concessions, because I'm gonna say it for the last time, it's $11. Okay, so 2 empties for you guys this month, and they're both, guess what? Toners. I'm not kidding, the love for toners runs really, really deep. And I am trying to empty up some of my toner collection, because I'm trying to be responsible and use things up before they expire. So first up is the Keep Cool and Soothe Bamboo Toner. Now, as I mentioned, I'm in love with this. I have a backup, do not worry. This toner is so good. So first up, there's something magical about this toner because of how deeply it hydrates the skin. Now, I know what you're sitting there and you're like, how can it, it's a toner, it's hydrating. Get over it, right? No, there's something special about this. And I think it comes to the 85% bamboo water that's in this, because a lot of toners are filled up with what? A fancy word for water? Aqua, right? A lot of them are bulked out by water. And of course, there's an essential function to that, to keeping it what? Fluid. But there's something about this bamboo water that's special, and it's got to be those minerals and amino acids that are in the bamboo water, and then the bamboo extract that was in the serum. Remember, we talked about that? There's something about how deeply it nourishes the skin, but it's pure hydration. A lot of times the word nourish to me means moisture, and really what this is just deep hydration. If you have dehydrated skin, your skin is going to just drink this up like happily. It's gonna love this because it has something really nourishing about it without any weight of moisture. It's really, this is gonna be the toner for hot and humid days because it's so thin and lightweight. You can put this on layer after layer after layer without any weight to your skin. Your skin will just plump up with hydration. And for those of you who suffer from weak moisture barriers, dehydrated skin, you're gonna see the difference with this one. I can't rave about it enough. It's also got like hyaluronic acid in it. It's got a bunch of soothing extracts in it. And just like the TM toner, what's special about this is what's not on the ingredients list. No drying alcohols, no synthetic fragrance, and no essential oils. Thank you, keep cool. And finally, this product that I emptied this month, it might make some of you longtime viewers scratch your head. This is the Klairs Supple Preparation Original Toner. Now, if you've been following me for a while, you know that this is the toner that irritated my skin. And this is the first skincare product that made me start to question, gosh, I did not intend for this to be the theme of the video. This is one of the first products that made me look at essential oils and go like, oh, really? Interesting. Don't think I like this. So this toner, I used this toner in the fall, this past fall, and it took me a little while to realize that it was giving me mild irritation on my skin. I started to get little tiny whiteheads on my skin, and it just really wasn't making my skin feel all that great. I'd stopped using it, the whiteheads would go away. I brought it back in 2 weeks later, whiteheads came back, and I finally realized that the essential oils were causing problems for me. Now, I actually did a comparison video because they do have what they call an unscented version, but it basically just means an unessential oiled version. I used the unscented Supple Preparation Toner and loved it. I had no problems with it. So we really know it was the essential oils in the original toner. So why the heck did I empty it now? Well, first of all, I hate to waste anything, especially when products don't work for me. I don't necessarily want to hand them off to somebody else when there's potential for it to irritate their skin. But at the same time, A, I don't like wasting money, and B, I just don't like wasting things. So I actually started to use this up on my body. Now, my body skin obviously is not as sensitive as my face skin. So I've been using this on my arms. I've been using it on my legs. I've been using it on my back, just as a way to give my skin extra hydration and moisture. And you know what? It's actually a really nice thing. I don't necessarily recommend that you guys go out and buy a $17 toner and put it all over your body and use it up in like 3 weeks. But it's a nice way to use up products that might just be sitting and gathering dust. Maybe they didn't work for your face, but they're going to be fine for your legs. Or maybe it's just not really giving you the benefits you thought it would. Maybe it's heavily fragranced. Whatever the case may be, it's kind of a nice way to know that you didn't waste your money and that you didn't waste products. And on top of all of that, the one thing that I started to realize in the last couple of years, because I take immaculate care of my face, but all I do is put lotion on my body. I'll tell you, I started to realize a couple of years ago, this theory in my mind clicked that I was like, you're gonna be one of those people who's like in their 50s, 60s, maybe even 70s, and people are gonna be like, oh my God, your face looks amazing, but why do you have a wrinkled body? Like you're gonna have an old body with a young face. It's gonna be weird. So I encourage you guys, if you're not already taking care of your body skin, give it just a little extra TLC. You don't need a 10-step routine for your body, but maybe just if you're not already using lotion, start using lotion. Maybe you can throw in maybe some nice body oils or something. But anyways, that's how I used up this toner this month. I feel accomplished for emptying it and getting it out of my life. I definitely like the Supple Preparation Unscented Toner, but the original just wasn't for me, but I'm happy that it was for my legs and my back. So those are my favorite products from May and some of the products that I emptied in May, plus a very unplanned rant about essential oils. So tell me in the comment box below, one of two things. Tell me what was your favorite product from May. Also, I'm curious to know if you'd like to share your opinions about essential oils. Let me know your rants and raves in the comment box below. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. It really means a lot to me when you guys subscribe to my channel. I release 2 new skincare videos every single week, and do not forget to turn on notifications so you never miss the next time I upload the new video. I absolutely cannot wait to see you guys in the next video. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I can't wait to see you in June. We'll talk soon. Bye.